Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm going to start with a quick story, but this is going to be all about me. So, this is a preview of the story for tomorrow. I had my Vyepti, is the name of the medication, infusion for migraines today, and they used the bees, whatever this stuff is called. So, just look forward to that story for tomorrow. All right. So, I decided I would do the 15 questions that are not crochet related, really, at all, necessarily. Um, and that Gumleaf, sorry, what's the full channel name? Gumleaf Crochet, Jill is her name. Um, she was tagged by Krista from my secret yarnery, her secret yarnery. And when I commented on Jill's answers, she said, "Oh, you should definitely do the questions too." So I'm doing the questions. So I'll link her video with the question, and then I'll copy the questions. And again, she was tagged by Secret Yarnery to start with. I don't know if Secret Yarnery is the one that started the questions. Anyway, I'll tag some folks, but it's totally your call if you want to include that. I'm looking over the questions, so that's what's going on. So here's the first question. The first concert I saw. So the first concert I saw that I remember, I may have gone to a concert with my mom prior to this, but the first one I remember was actually at Red Rocks, which is, if you're in the United States, most people have heard of the Red Rocks Amphitheater. Um, it's where most bands want to at least experience once. It's a natural amphitheater with the way the rocks jutted up and create this nice sound. Anyway, it's an incredible venue. But the person I saw there was kind of a one-hit wonder in the 80s. It was Billy Ocean. I wonder how many of you even know who Billy Ocean is. So there you go. The second question, my dream job. In a way, this is my dream job. But honestly, I was doing my dream job before I had to medically retire. I absolutely loved teaching. And it wasn't necessarily that I loved teaching math. I just love teaching. I also like to be a comedian. So I really would have enjoyed being a comedian as well. That would have been great. But I truthfully, I just love teaching. I really did enjoy teaching math because I had the opportunity to help students feel like they could do it when a lot of students came to high school feeling like they couldn't do math. So I loved my job. A quirky collection. Okay. I have right behind me. Well, I'll grab this. This is part of it. It's an LED light. It lights up and changes color of a Coca-Cola. I have it off, so I can't even. But anyway, that's a piece of it. Right behind me is a piece of it. Chuck sent me this. Long Cool Woman sent me this Coca-Cola sticker. I have so much Coca-Cola memorabilia. I have a whole section on my Christmas tree that's Coca-Cola ornaments. I really need to do a video showing you all the really cool Coca-Cola stuff I have. I mean, this one sits up here, but now it has to be on this shelf because there's actually yarn back up there again. So I do really love this. I found this at a thrift store or charity shop for those of you elsewhere. So that's my quirky collection. Number 4 is a little trickier. I feel like I have another collection. Well, let me tell you how the Coca-Cola thing started. It started with getting Coca-Cola cans from other countries. I also have magnets and Christmas ornaments from other countries. That's a collection too. But like to me, that's not as quirky as the Coca-Cola stuff I have. But it started with how many different countries can I get Coca-Colas from, either bottles or cans. So that's how it started. So anytime I traveled, to another country, I would always make sure to get a Coca-Cola. Some of the collection is full, some of it is not. So some of them I drank, some of them I didn't. So anyway, it's very cool. Yeah, I definitely need to do a video all about it because there's so many cool things. Number 4, a tiny moment that felt big. I have a lot more tiny moments that I didn't know were big that actually were big, but I think the tiny moment that did feel big was It started when I met my husband online. Plenty of fish. If you guys didn't know that, I threw a lot of fish back first, just so you know, a whole lot. Uh, anyway, when we started chatting on a Friday night, it was like it was so surreal because I'm like, he's giving all the right answers. He cannot be for real. So the tiny moment was just like him actually responding to me when I said hi or whatever. I said I didn't say much. And then we started chatting and I'm like, interesting. We had so many common interests and all the things. It was truly amazing. But it was a tiny moment of sending, okay, I had looked at his profile so many times, y'all. I was like, I don't know. And then finally I sent, and then his reply, and then we just were back and forth. And then we met the next day, and walking in, okay, it's so not romantic, guys. We we had to go to Chick-fil-A because he had his kids, and they were very little then. Because Chick-fil-A had my choices were McDonald's or Chick-fil-A because of the play place. So I chose Chick-fil-A. So anyway, that was a lot of years ago. Okay, so no judging me. Um, but just that moment, I remember walking in the door and like the difference between chatting with someone online and seeing their picture versus like actually meeting them, that it like I still remember how that felt. It was a tiny moment that felt big and actually was very big. It felt like, I don't know, like I kind of held my breath a little, and yeah, it was, yeah. It, and the rest is history. He's amazing, and he was everything he said he was. He was not. None of that was fake. It was all real, and so it was amazing. All right, so that's number 4. So number 5, lifelong personality traits. Well, okay, making people laugh. That's been kind of some. I don't know, my sense of humor, I guess. Um, being klutzy, is that a personality trait? Being clumsy, maybe not. I don't know. Um, I've talked the thing. Thankfully, the things that I was as a child that I didn't care for, in retrospect. I mean, I was kind of I was not nice to my sister. I was kind of bratty. Yeah, and I was sneaky. I don't think I'm sneaky anymore. Um, so that's not lifelong, but yeah, my sense of humor and just kind of being silly and goofy and um, just kind of overall just being kind of a happy human most of the time, and then being a big klutz. That's as long as I can remember. Um, all right, something I'm weirdly good at. Y'all know I'm weirdly good at math. What else am I weirdly good at? I'm gonna pause because I'm literally gonna think, and I don't want to waste the video. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, I thought of one, and this is so funny that It's it's a weird thing to be weirdly good at. I'm weirdly good at copying someone else's signature, as in, like, I would be a really good forgery person. I only ever use this gift for good. I didn't need to inconvenience my mom with the permission slips for the field trips, right? I just signed her name. She even couldn't tell the difference between if she signed it or if I signed it. Yeah, okay, kind of weird. I promise. I only used it for good, ever. Only for good. Okay. Uh, something when I should have known better. I'm gonna have to think on this. I'm pausing. I'm gonna go with a lot of my dating choices as an adult. It wasn't as much of a problem when I was younger, but after I got divorced, some of my dating choices were bad, and a lot of them were waving big red flags, and I was painting them white. Don't do that. Yeah, I should have known better with several of them. Um, so uh, there's too many. If you've seen my dating stories, you know a few. All right. 8, irrational things that annoy me. Okay. I'm a super duper miser when it comes to electricity. So it drives me crazy when lights are left on. Absolutely drives me nuts. The other one is when cabinet doors in the kitchen are left open. I don't know how irrational that is, but it, yeah, it annoys me for no particular reason. Like the lights, at least I can justify, okay, I'm saving a half a penny here. But yeah, the cabinets, it just annoys me. There's others, but those are the two that come to mind. 9, what chaos do I enjoy? Okay, this is going to be, I love watching the chaos of 90 Day Fiancé, the TV and all of its spinoffs, the TV show and all of its spinoffs on TV, because it is always chaos. I don't know why my husband asks all the time, why do you enjoy watching that? I don't know. The chaos is, I don't know. That's the chaos I enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, genuinely. All right. Number 10. What time of day do I love the best? It's probably based on when I usually feel the best is from about noon to about 5 or 6. That's when I feel my best most of the time. So that would be the time of day I love the best, and it is truly because it seems to be when I generally feel the best. 11, what makes me feel better? Painting more than crochet. Crochet can, if it's easy or if it's special, can make me feel better. But painting consistently, I do like the diamond painting, but that's more of a calm me down. But make me feel better actually painting something or crocheting something special. Not hard, to be clear. Not hard, special. 12, decision that turned out better than expected. Definitely clicking and messaging my husband on Plenty of Fish, because again, I'd thrown a lot of fish back. Sorry, my cats are getting fed. So going ahead and messaging him and just kind of hoping he messaged me back. It really, he was everything he was presenting. There was no playing games or fakeness. He was who he was. And he's my perfect match, which is amazing. 13, what did you say yes to that you almost didn't? Making a YouTube channel would be the answer to that. I had thought about making a YouTube channel for a long time. Armchair Chef Lori finally, she's like, you need, because I would type some of my stories in her comments, and she was like, you need, and she saw my crochet work because of the Mystery Yarn Challenge. She's like, you need to make a channel. And I probably put it off 3 to 4, maybe even 6 months from when she started telling me. I just was like, I don't know. Who would want to listen to that? And I certainly never expected to have this. I thought I was just going to, show what I make and, 10 people would watch me. But it's been wonderful because I connect, and it's a place for me to be my extroverted, really goofy human being self. That's what you see is what you get. A goofy person. And I really, I hesitated a long time. But even before Armchair Chef Lori said I had considered it for telling my classroom stories. But then I had 2 things, and then I was like, okay, I'll do it. And anyway, so that's what I did say yes, but I almost didn't. 14, my personality as a room. I'm going to call my personality in general a sunroom. It's a place you go and relax and get warm and just feel calm. Not that I'm a chaos energy, right? ADHD type energy, even though I'm not diagnosed with ADHD, whatever. They say I don't have it. I don't know that they're right, but it's all right. But I still feel, I feel like a sunroom. I would say a comedy club, but they're so dark. They're always dark. And I don't feel like I feel like a dark room. So, comedy club would be more fun. But yeah. Anyway, on 15, a theme song vibe. The song Happy, and I always forget who the artist is. I'll make sure to put it up here in the top. The song Happy, I feel it in my bones, in my body. If I'm ever just going along with my day and I'm feeling good, chances are that song is running through my head. So that is my theme song as a vibe, not Billy Ocean's Caribbean Queen. Just to just to help you if you were trying to figure out what the heck did Billy Ocean sing. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to tag a handful of people down below, and I know most of the people I tag do actually see the tag. So Kitty Lane, I'm going to mention you because I still have trouble tagging you. Kitty Lane, I'd love to see your answers to this. But Mama G and Rusty, each of you, I would love to see that. And then, of course, Camille, Armchair Chef. And I'll do a couple others, but you don't have to do it. If you're bebopping along and you don't have time to do this video, don't. I'm not, no big deal. Just I thought that would be fun, but there's more people I would tag to do it. I probably will tag more people than I just listed because you know how my brain is. Anyway, with that, thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs to you all. Hugs from Meemaw Potato Head. And remember, you matter and kindness matters. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.